Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about an interview that I did with my mom, and I wrote a paper about it, a family exploration paper. And the interview was basically me comparing the dark emotions and bright emotions and correlating them with family relationships. And I used the relationship that I have with my mother as an example. So I chose to do the interview with her for that reason. So we are often defined by the relationships we have with our parents and stereotyped based off the type of family that we come from. However, emotions are based off of thought, and not everyone thinks the same. Therefore, not everyone is always going to react uh, to a situation the same way. And so I wanted to kind of convey that message within the interview with my mom. So I started out asking my mom a series of questions. I asked her what type of relationship does she have with her mom. I asked her what type of relationship does she have with other women in her family. I asked her what type of relationships the women in her family have with those women in her family. I asked her what are some different types of things that she does that may have been passed down to her from her mom or her mom's mom and things of that nature. And so just to just to clarify, so my mom doesn't really have any type of dealings within her family. I have more of a relationship with her, with them than she does. And so pretty much during the interview, my mom gave some in-depth answers. At first, she was a little reluctant to do the interview, and it caused a little bit of irritability. And so basically, I wanted to explain to her these different types of emotional communications. I wanted to demonstrate dark emotions and bright emotions, and I wanted to be able to convey it into the paper how it becomes a tapestry of emotion. And so, throughout the years, a lot of things have happened between me and my mom, and it has caused a lot of pain. It's caused a lot of hurt. And during the interview, I felt anger, I felt irritability, I felt frustration, I felt jealousy. And so, but while listening to her talk, I also felt forgiveness, I felt love, I felt appreciation. Um, so I wanted to explain in the paper how those emotions became a tapestry. And so I did some research on women relations, specifically mother-daughter relationships. I did a some research on different age groups of those relationships, and basically, I learned that women tend to value relationships with their children as they become older, and so I've noticed my mom's getting a little bit older and she's trying to put in a little bit more effort to maintain a relationship with me. And me likewise. Also, basically, when we were talking about everything that was going on and she was giving me all these answers, I felt um, reluctant in a way to kind of be understanding because sometimes I felt a little bit jealous of the relationship she has with my siblings. And at the same time, I love my siblings so much. And so I found myself being objective during the interview, which was kind of weird. I was being objective and I was seeing myself, seeing my feelings, and seeing her feelings. And towards the end of the interview, I basically concluded with her that the reason why our relationship is the way that it is because of the relationship she has with her mom and the relationship that she has with other women in her family. And basically, I concluded that if she would have had a better relationship with the women in her family, then we would have had a better relationship and not have gone through so much throughout my life. But most of our problems were more so in my adolescent time. So that was pretty much what the interview was about. I was able to convey my message to her and she was able to get her point across. And ultimately, we just realized that, regardless of what has happened in the past, we're both getting older and we value our relationship with each other tremendously. And we don't want to one day not be here and regret that we didn't try to mend some of the things that were broken. So, thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.